So we are making three pleating cotton. I want to show you how we do it. So now we are sewing this white stuff to the head of the cotton. This white stuff is called Iceland tape and the size is 5 inches. That's what we use for three pleating. So first thing, you attach it to the head of the cotton so that the head will be strong to get the design that we want. So now this is we sewing the side of the cotton. Remember, before we start making cotton, we've measured the windows already. We've measured the width and length of the window. With that, we'll now know how many yards that will be enough for each window. So we are sewing the side of the window of the cotton. We are folding the side of the cotton here. So now we want to start the pleating. We measure 7 inches. Measure 7 inches, then you are going to sew it down, but you measure 2.5 inches, then you sew it down. So everything is measurements. So you measure, you must put your tape to measure, then sew down. Then now I want to attach a tape behind the cotton so that we can see where we'll chook the pole. So we are using pole for this installation, we are not using track. So we are sewing that white tape now underneath the head of the cotton so that we can chook the pole inside. So now we are sewing it, then we start the pleating. So we use our hand to set that 3 signs that we want, which is why it's called three pleating. So when you set it, you sew them together the way it's holding it, then you put it together, then you put it in the machine, then you sew it together. Then this is the result of what we've been doing. Just one of the panel, just one side of the cotton. Then we're now in client's house, started installing. So you can see how the pole or the bracket is touching, is very close to the POP, so the cotton will come from POP to ground, and that's how it's final. You can see the height of the cotton, very equal, no one passes the other. So that's why you need to measure whenever you're sewing. So we are fixing the cap to the pole, so you can see how beautiful the cotton is. Everything is perfect, no one is longer than the other. So now we've packed the cotton, we've finished installation, then we've packed it. You can see how fine it is. Thank you. Niger Interiors, always there for you.